Hello, dear friends. Very good morning. Today we are with the next critical summary of Act 3 of this play, The Playboy of the Western World, written by J.M. Sinch. In our previous lecture, we have seen how Christie's father reappears or appears again at the public house, and how everything of Christie is disclosed, how Pizine comes to know about Christie's lie, and how she gives up the idea of marrying Christie. That is, now we are moving towards the end of this play. So as we know that old Mahon appeared again at the public house. Seeing old Mahon, Pazine gets angry with Christie and tells him to go away from there. Why? Because in our previous lecture we saw that Pazine and Christie were making love. Both of them were very emotional and they wanted to marry. They were speaking good words for each others and praising and admiring. So we also thought that now Christie and Pizine will marry. But the sudden change that comes in their life or in the story is because of reappearance of old Mahon at the public house. So, seeing his own father, Christie now requests Widow Queen. Widow Queen, has always been very helpful to Christie. Earlier we also saw how Widow Queen makes old Mahon go away from there. How she helped Christie, saving him from his father. We also know that all that she was doing was because that Widow Queen also loved Christie. She also wanted to marry him. She tried all the time to divert Christie's attention from Pizine and attract it towards herself. Therefore, now again here Christie, when his father appears for the third time on the stage, on the scene, he requests again to Widow Queen to help him, but this time she refuses. She tells that now she can do nothing for him. Then he requests Pizine to save him from his father, but we know that Pizine has already told him to leave the place, because Pizine has now come to know the reality of Christie. And what was that point that Pizine was very much disturbed in her mind? Was that Christie had told them that he has killed his father. But what they see there, that his father has appeared for the third time. It means whatever Christie had spoken to them was entirely and totally wrong, false, because his father was alive. So she, instead of saving Christy from his father, she requests to old Mahon to take away Christy or his son from there. And so we see that old Mahon moves towards Christy, approaches Christy, and tells him to go back with him to their own native place. Both of them begins to quarrel there, struggle there, and speaks loudly. So the whole crowd that was present there calls upon both to settle down their matter by means of a fight. Let them fight, and the fight will decide who wins, whether Christy will go with his father or not. So, hearing these words from the crowd, old Mahon makes movement towards Christy, moves towards Christy, and whereupon he says him to keep away from him, lest he should become wild and attack. So when old Mahon moves towards Christy, Christy tells his father to keep away from him, otherwise he would attack upon him and would kill him. And then we see that suddenly Christy again picks up a spade and attacks upon his father. He runs after his father. The whole crowd also follows him. There is a great noise outside. And then we hear a loud cry of pain and dead silence. And this means that Christy now, this time, had really killed his father. And his father is crying of pain. Everyone there thinks that this time Christy has definitely killed his father. Then, since Christy has killed his father before the crowd, before the peasant, so the crowd became hostile to Christy. And crowd thought, everyone there thought, that since Christy has killed his father before them, it means Christy has done something criminal, something brutal crime, and they cannot tolerate this. Therefore, they will punish Christy for this brutal crime. And what will they do? They will hang him if he doesn't make good escape. So, here, Widow Queen tries to help Christy. She tells him that he should run away from there. Otherwise, these people would tie him up and will hang him there. And if he saves himself from there, she would arrange another girl for him. So Christy was not running because of Pizin, for Pizin. But Widow Queen wanted to have Christy for herself. So she tells that he should run away from there and she would arrange another girl for him. And who is the another girl? She himself was the another girl. But here Christy tells her that he is not at all interested in another girl or in any other girl. Even Widow Queen brings one, a naked one before him. He would not be attracted at all. He wants only Pizin. He loves only Pizin. So he refuses to accept Queen's suggestion to escape, to run away from there. Then some girls inform Widow Queen that the crowd has now decided to hang Christie. Widow Queen again tells him that he should run away from there and save himself. But we know that Christie refuses, मना कर देता है वहाँ से जाने से, और वो ये कहता है कि Pizzine is already ready to marry him. Pizzine will marry him. Then then Widow Queen thinks, others, the crowd also thinks, the people thinks that Christie has become mad, and therefore they should bring a doctor to treat him or to give him some medicines, or let Christie be taken to a madhouse, because now he is not a good man. Then the crowd and the people there decides what they decide, that they should hand over Christie to the police, because after all he has committed this crime of murdering his own father. So Widow Queen and Sarah was the name of another girl there, they bring a doctor, and who will decide whether Christie has gone mad or not and what they should do. And they all are doing so in order to save Christie from the crowd, which is enraged. The crowd was enraged. The crowd wanted to hand over Christie to the police, whereas Widow Queen and Sarah wanted to save him from the crowd. Then Michael James, the father of Pizzine, tells that if the old man is dead, old man is here, old Mahon, the father of Christie, is dead, then this young man deserves to be hanged. So let them bind him. इसलिए इसको बांध लीजिए. अगर उसने वास्तव में अपने फादर को मार दिया है और वो मर गया है, तो इसने डेफिनेटली ब्रूटल क्राइम किया है और उसको उसकी सजा मिलनी चाहिए. वो ये भी चाहता है कि क्रिस्टी को जो है पुलिस को हैंड ओवर कर दिया जाए, और ये तभी संभव है जब उसको हम एक बार रस्सी से बांध दें, कहीं ऐसा नहीं हो कि वो भाग जाए. और इस प्रकार से हम देखते हैं ऐसी सिचुएशन में पिज़ीन जो कि उसको प्रेम कर रही थी अब से कुछ समय पहले, नाउ शी हैज चेंज्ड हर माइंड अगेंस्ट क्रिस्टी, एंड शी टेल्स दैट देयर इज बिग डिफरेंस बिटवीन ए heroic action and a dirty deed. So now Pizzine and the other people there all feel the difference between heroic action and a dirty deed. Earlier, when they heard from Christie that he had killed his father there at his village by blowing or by hitting a blow with a spade, all of them thought him a hero. But now they have come to understand that this crime is not an action of hero, but it's a dirty deed, and Christie is the guilty of killing his father. At this changed attitude of Pizzine towards him, Christie was also horrified. वो भी डर गया ये एटीट्यूड देख के, और वो पिज़ीन ये चाह रही थी कि क्रिस्टी को पुलिस वहाँ से ले जाए. और उसी समय सिचुएशन चेंज होती है वहाँ पर कि ये पता चलता है ओल्ड जेम्स वगैरह, माइकल जेम्स और दूसरे हैं, वो क्रिस्टी को बांध देते हैं. और क्रिस्टी को जब बांधते हैं तो वो शॉन को उसके पैर पे काट भी लेता है, जिससे वो चिल्लाता है. लेकिन उसी समय सरप्राइज क्या हो रहा है कि ये पता चलता है कि ओल्ड मैन तो जिंदा है. उसका फादर comes back crawling on his feet and hands, हाथों और पैरों पे क्रॉलिंग करता हुआ उसका फादर वहां जाता है. मतलब स्टिल ही कुड नॉट बी किल्ड इवन दिस टाइम. एंड ये शो करता है, अब जब चूंकि वो मरा ही नहीं है, तो इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि नो मर्डर हैज टेकन प्लेस देयर. इसका मतलब कोई मर्डर हुआ ही नहीं, क्रिस्टी ने कुछ किया ही नहीं. तो इसके बाद में हृदय परिवर्तन होता है, और हृदय परिवर्तन ये होता है कि क्रिस्टी ने भी देख लिया कि अब यहाँ रुकने से कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है, और उसका फादर बार बार मारे जाने पर भी मरता नहीं, तो इसलिए वो अपने फादर के साथ जाने का निर्णय ले लेता है. ही टेक्स डिसीजन टू गो बैक विद हिज फादर. तो ओल्ड मैन वहाँ आकर के पूछता है कि क्रिस्टी को भाई बांधा क्यों है, इसको रस्सी से क्यों बांध रखा है तुम लोगों ने। तो क्रिस्टी खुद ही रिप्लाई करता है कि वे सब उसको पुलिस को सौंपना चाहते हैं क्योंकि उसने अपने फादर का मर्डर कर दिया है। तो फिर ओल्ड मैन कहता है भाई मैं तो जीवित हूँ, I have not been killed at all. It means Christy is not a criminal now. Christy is not guilty of any crime. So why should he be hand over to the police? और इस प्रकार से ओल्ड मैन जाकर के क्रिस्टी को खोल देता है और उसको ये सलाह देता है कि क्रिस्टी बेटे, नाउ यू कम विद मी, गो बैक विद मी टू आवर विलेज एंड टू टेल द पीपल देयर, और ताकि हम जाकर अपने वहाँ लोगों को बताएं कि किस प्रकार से मेयो is the place where the whole story is taking place, where the public house, where the Pizzine, where the Michael James, where the crowd, where the widow queen, they all are living at the Mayo. So वो ये कहता है कि अपन जाके अपने गांव में बताएंगे किस प्रकार से मेयो के जो निवासी हैं वो कितने विलियनी हैं, कितने हानिकारक हैं, कितने जो है कि गद्दार हैं। और क्रिस्टी इस बात से एग्री हो जाता है जाने के लिए, और इसके बाद क्रिस्टी उन सब से विदाई लेता है, उन सबको धन्यवाद देता है। किस बात के लिए? कि उन सब ने उसको हीरो बनाया। इस प्रकार से कंक्लूजन ये हुआ, एंड ये हुआ कि क्रिस्टी नाउ एग्रीज टू गो बैक विद हिज फादर। तो प्ले का एंड क्या हो रहा है? प्ले का एंड एक तरह से हैप्पी एंडिंग है। हैप्पी एंडिंग क्यों है? क्योंकि क्रिस्टी इज गोइंग बैक विद हिज फादर टू हिज विलेज, एंड इसलिए भी हैप्पी एंडिंग है कि क्रिस्टीज फादर वाज नॉट किल्ड, ही इज आल्सो अलाइव। लेकिन ये हैप्पी एंडिंग सबके लिए है एक्सेप्ट पिज़ीन, क्योंकि हमने पिज़ीन को देखा है। पिज़ीन who truly loved Christy, was truly attracted towards Christy। माइकल जेम्स को तो इसलिए खुशी है कि ये जो बाहर से के लोग आए थे सब चले गए, इंट्रूडर्स चले गए, इसलिए वो कहता है कि अब यहाँ पर इस स्थान पर शांति रहेगी। जब से क्रिस्टी आया कुछ न कुछ होता रहा। लेकिन पिज़ीन फील्स वेरी डिस्ट्रेस्ड टू हैव लॉस्ट द मैन विद whom she had really fallen in love, और इसलिए वो कहती है that Christy is the playboy of the western world, playboy of the western। सो इस प्रकार से ये जो प्ले है ये शॉन के लिए भी एक तरह से जो इस प्ले का अंत होता है वो बड़ा दुखपूर्ण होता है, क्योंकि शॉन हैज नॉट ऑल्सो नॉट गॉट पज़ीन, पज़ीन हैज टोटली रिफ्यूज टू मैरी हिम। इसलिए आवर सिंपैथी ऑल्सो arises for Sean, who could not marry with Pazine. Our sympathy also arises for Pazine especially. We are very sympathetic and we feel very sorry for Pazine, that a girl who was so true, a girl who was so loving, a girl who trusted in Christy too much, was now without her lover, without Christy. So this is how this play ends, dear students, and in this way the detailed summary or the critical summary of this play I have tried through these video lectures. I hope you will enjoy it, you have enjoyed it, and you would also be able to understand the theme, story, some points to be discussed regarding the characters, regarding the story, etc. In our next video, we will discuss the character of Christy, character of Christopher Mahon, that is Christy, and then there will be the end of this play, and then you can prepare yourself for your examinations. If I get some time, I will also give you a Google form regarding the questions, the short questions or the multiple choice type of questions from this play. So till then, thank you very much. See you. Hello dear friends, very good morning. Today we are with the next critical summary of Act 3